What's up, guys? Dustin McDangle's back here with another video, and this is the PGA 2K21 Golf Series with Dustin McDangle, guys, our PGA Tour career home, as we are moving up the leaderboard here for the points standings in this sort of entry field of the Korn Ferry Tour. The boys are, or I shouldn't say the boys, but Dustin we've been performing pretty well here. Just looking at it, top 10s we've got one, top 20s we've got one, and we've played two so far in this Korn Ferry Tour. We've gotten second place and tied for 23rd in our very first one, so hopefully we can continue on here at the East Coast Classic, which is played at the always awesome TPC Sawgrass with 500 points up for grabs. We are looking for another top 5 finish here today in this tournament, but without further ado, guys, let's go ahead, get into this tournament, and see what we can do. Here we are in our next tournament here in the Korn Ferry Tour, right before the PGA. We are at the East Coast Classic at TPC Sawgrass, the all-so-famous golf course here, as we hop into our first hole here, which is a par 4. And we can go ahead. The wind is very difficult, it looks like, today. So let's go ahead, bomb this drive down there, as that wind really takes that off to the left. Hopefully that bounces nicely to the right, and it does so, sort of chilling here in the middle of the fairway. That wind is absolutely crazy. We'll aim a little bit back on that and to the right. Hopefully this will carry into the hole perfectly. That wind really carries that to the left. Hopefully it sits here up on the green, and it sort of tails off there at the end with a pretty straightforward putt here. So we're going to put this into the hole looking for a birdie. Wow, there was a lot more movement in that than it actually showed, and unfortunately we par hole number 1. Here we go, par 5 here for the second hole of the day. Let's go ahead and shape this shot a bit. Taking a look. Ooh, that is not the right way we want to go here, is we want to shape it there going the other way, which is a little bit better. Let's go ahead and put this in to the fairway if we can. A nice little swing there, a little fast on the swing, but it is looking good off the sort of initial swing here. Gonna hopefully chill in the fairway, and it does so. Decent opportunity here to get on the green, and that wind is a little left to right, so let's go ahead, aim to the left a fair bit here, and put this ball into the hole. Super fast on that swing, and we end up in the far bunker, unfortunately. So we got to get this onto the green, get a nice little up and down. That would be huge stuff if we can do so. Let's go ahead, get this puppy out of the bunker, land a little short, and that actually carries a lot more than we wanted. So we have a big time putt here. We're going to use the cheater system here off this initial look. It looks like that first initial putt is going to miss to the left, so let's aim a little bit more to the left. Send this putt on its way. It's a little short on the power, but it's going in the hole for a birdie as we head into hole number 3, 1 under par. Wind is absolutely crazy on this hole, 10 miles an hour. We're gonna aim very far back on this and sort of pull that up a little bit. Let's hope it doesn't prove to be too far of a swing. Going short, and this is going to bounce really hard. Ooh, honestly, kind of thankful that hit the flag stick, because that was going to go a country mile to the, or past the hole, I should say. Kind of want to just putt this straight and sort of see what happens here with this putt. It's on its way. Will it curl back to the left and get into the hole? Whoa, what a putt by Dustin there. So we're able to backdoor that putt here for a birdie for 2 under par heading into the next hole, as we can take another look at that putt. What a banger of a look that was, as we put a nice sort of pace on that putt. Just curls back to the left to backdoor that in for the birdie on the hole as we head into the next one. Tied for 19th here. We just got to make sure we continue on with our good form here. Get a nice swing into the fairway, and that will curl into the middle of the fairway. Get a nice healthy bounce and set up a nice approach shot here heading into this hole. Man, we're a little far back here. Low-key want to sort of bump that up a little bit. Don't want it to run too much. Let's go ahead and go with that and see what happens. We'll put a nice sort of slow shot on there. Hopefully that kicks to the left, runs up a bit more, and it does a little bit, but not where we wanted it to sort of end up. Left to right here. Gonna aim a little bit left of the hole and put that putt on. Hopefully that curls into the hole. Man, not enough on that putt. So let's go ahead, tap in here for par, and move on to the next one. Here into hole number 5, we have a decent chance here to get this into the middle of the fairway with the wind sort of just directly in our face. Should be able to clobber that down the middle of the fairway for a nice second shot here, which could be a tough one with this wind, 9 miles an hour. Gonna honestly just leave it where it is and sort of hope for the best on this shot. You get a nice perfect swing in here. Hopefully that wind sort of stops it from going any farther than it should. Man, it stopped it a lot farther than I expected that. So we have a decent, hefty putt here for the birdie. And honestly, that first initial look that we have there is a good one. Sort of bring that to the right a little bit and send this putt on its way. I just left it short on the power. And we are going to sort of tap in here for par once again, heading into the next hole. Here on this par 4, we've got a lot of wind going for us, 11 miles an hour, so we're going to want to aim to the left a little bit here as we get this going on its way. That wind is really pushing that ball out to the right and sends it a long ways down there, 317 yards to be exact, as we have a second shot opportunity that we want to get this into the green. Gets a nice shot. That wind is taking it a little bit. Hopefully it bounces and sits here nicely up next to the hole, and that should be a nice easy birdie tap in here for this hole as we move on to the next hole under par here by 3. 7th hole, par 4, and the wind is really going right to left, 11 miles an hour. Aim off to the right a fair ways. We get a nice perfect swing, and that will find its way down the middle of the fairway. Only about 280 yards as we have a lot of work here to do to get this ball into this hole here. That wind is blowing like crazy. We're going to knock that into the hole. The wind really takes that to the left, and hopefully that will end up sitting just a bit short of the hole, maybe even sort of even with that, as we have a decent chance here for birdie. There's no movement at all. Maybe a little left or right by the hole. We're going to send this ball on its way. Wow, that was a lot more left to right action than I expected, but we tap in for par. Here we are on the 8th hole, long par 3 with a fair amount of wind. I don't want to sort of pump a driver in there, but hopefully this 3-wood can get us to the hole as we get a nice perfect swing. Hopefully that can get enough bounce to sort of roll up to the hole, and not nearly enough on that. Holy smokes, what a massive putt this is going to be. Literally just seeing where this ball is going to end up. We're going to want to aim to the left a lot here on this putt, as we will just hope and pray that that is sort of the right spot to put this ball. We're going to put that away, and hopefully it makes its way to the hole. Curling back a little bit, not enough, but that was a decent effort here on that par 3 to get it close to the hole. But let's go ahead and just tap that puppy in for par and walk on to the next hole. Here on the 9th hole, we are 3 under, tied for 13th, as we have big wind here in our sort of advantage. We'll pump that down the fairway, hopefully get a nice generous bounce, sending it 320 yards, par 5 opportunity, and our 3-wood is not going to be enough to sort of get it there for us, as I want to try and get this puppy sort of moving in the right direction. Can we go? I don't want to go driver off the deck, but we will leave it there. We've got 8 mile an hour wind with us. Let's go ahead and shape the shot a little bit here and hope this wind can take it into the hole. Hopefully get a nice generous bounce. Can it get up there? It cannot. Just short, but thankfully just out of the bunker. Calling for a pitch shot, but I want a splash and get this puppy sort of close to the hole. We're going to go right there next to the hole. Hopefully get a nice sort of stick. Can it stay? Wow, that really took off on us. I thought that was going to stick a lot more than it actually did. And this is for a big time birdie. We're honestly going to do a little cheat look at this. and that will go directly into the middle of the cup for another birdie here on the card, taking us to 4 under, heading to the back 9. We've got a lot of work to do to work our way up the leaderboard, but tough tee shot here with the wind, 11 miles an hour. Get a nice perfect swing, and that should form its way back into the middle of the fairway. Gets a generous bounce on that play, and we have a big time right to left sort of wind action here, as I want to play this sort of perfectly into the hole. We're going to go with that right there, see if that will find its way to the hole. Fast swing, but that wind is really bringing that back close to the hole. Can we get a nice roll up? I mean, it's not terrible, not a lot of movement at all either for this. And this can move us into the top 10 for this tournament. Will it? Oh my goodness. Not enough, and we got to tap in for par heading into hole number 11. Another big wind here as we got to aim basically on the left side of the fairway. Get a nice decent swing, and that was a lot fast on that play. The wind is really going to take that, and that was a terrible shot on the play here. Dangerous here as we just got to try and just knock this up the fairway. Hopefully knocking it into the middle, and it should indeed get there. Setting up for a nice third shot on the play. Can we get this close to the hole is the real question. And we want to try and play this in as close as possible. Nice swing. The wind is really taking that left to right more than I thought it would, but nice bounce there to get even with the hole, as that is straight at the cup, and we will put that in for a birdie and move up the leaderboard. 5 under heading into the 12th hole here. Wind again, sort of right to left. Got to get a nice drive this time, and we are able to pipe that down the left side of the fairway, and it actually finds its way into the rough, unfortunately, for a tough shot here. Got to be able to get this on the hole here. Nice shot. Buzzing in there. Can it slow up a little bit, be even a little bit past the hole? Curls back a bit and is looking good here. Gonna use our cheater A button to check this first initial putt out, and that looks like it would lip the hole. So let's go ahead, aim a little bit more to the left, send this ball on its way for a birdie opportunity. Big time putt as we head into the hole number 13, 6 under par. Got a lot of work here to do to make up for the sort of play that we've had here early in this round. Gonna hopefully get this ball close to the hole, as that wind, we're really hoping for that wind to take it to the right, and it really did, pushing it a lot further than I expected that to go. We're gonna use the cheater A on this as well, and that is, our initial look is going to miss the hole. So let's aim to the left, or to the right, I should say, a lot more. And we'll go right there. Go for the putt. Nice pace. Decent chance at the hole. And we backdoor that putt there, giving us another birdie, going 7 under for the day, as we are now only a few off the lead. 3 off the lead, as it is coming down to the wire here in this tournament. Here on the 14th, wind again. Tough 8 mile an hour left to right action, as we're going to send this ball down the middle of the fairway, hopefully, with that wind pushing it, and it sets us up for a decent second shot opportunity right into the fairway, or right into the green, I should say. Hopefully we can get this on. I'm going to aim a little bit more left and sort of send this ball on its way. Perfect swing. That is curling back towards the hole. Hopefully that sits. Hopefully that sits. It rolls a little bit more than I wanted, and got to just sort of hold up a little bit there on our swings. Not a lot of action here, as we will go, we're going to go without the cheater here. Decent look, and just missing the hole there. Going past a bit, and we got to tap this one in for par. Here on the 15th, par 4, and the wind is in our favor. Got to send this down the right side of the fairway just so it doesn't sort of go out. Nice fast swing, honestly, will sort of help us here. And that will find the center of the fairway with a decent chance here to put this ball in there. And I am really skeptical of that wind. Sort of want to just change this to a pitch shot and get this sort of rolling in there like that. Hopefully this will find its way close to the hole. Hopefully that wind takes it a little bit, but not too much. Man, that wind really takes that to the left. Hopefully that bounces up, maybe pin high, just a bit past, rolls up closer to the hole, and we've got a decent chance here for birdie. Gonna aim to the right of the hole, puts that right in the middle, and we get closer to the lead here at 8 under with a chance with 3 holes left, par 5 opportunity, and we need to take full advantage of this par 5 on hole number 16. We need a good drive here. Man, this is going to be a tough shot, guys. I'm going to try and get this around that bend. Also, with the wind, is going to be tough to do. We get a nice swing, and that sort of bends around a little bit there, but not as far as I wanted that to go. Only 284 yards. Can we bomb? Ooh, we have a decent chance to try and bomb this one in there. We might be able to get this ball into the green, trying to roll that up a little bit. Let's aim back a little bit more and hope and pray that this ball finds its way to the hole. It's going a little right, and it's going to find its way into the bunker. Dang it, guys. That is so frustrating, but let's go ahead, try and get this chip in a little close to the hole. Hope and pray that we can do so. Ball is up. Oh, it hits the stick. That would have been a big-time chip in for eagle, as we will tap in for birdie. And we've got a chance here with 2 holes left to win this tournament, tied for 3rd. 1 behind heading into the famous 17th hole. Dangerous wind here, as we got to play this right. Gotta play this right. Honestly, gonna flirt with danger here. As let's go ahead, get this ball in. Perfect swing. It's coming to the left. Oh man, what a shot. Woo! We were close to a hole-in-one there. That was a one heck of a drive off the tee to get that close to the hole. Biggest chance there for a hole-in-one. And we are now down 1. We could tie it up, but hopefully we need Glenn Paul to sort of blow up on this 18th hole, but decent wind here, right to left action, as we got to get this ball. Ooh, that's flirting with water right there, but thankfully finds its way into sort of the left side of the fairway. Wind is flying in there right now, and I sort of want to slow up a little bit, take a little bit off the club, and sort of hopefully get this ball in there. Aim a little bit more to the right. Hopefully get a decent shot and perfect swing. And that might have a chance to roll up to the hole here. Can it find its way? Oh my goodness, that was a clutch shot. If that went in, that would have been absolutely epic. No sort of movement on this putt, as we will tap that in for birdie. Do we tie the score? 61 on the day. I mean, that's one heck of a round. Do we tie for first? Do we send it to a playoff? What is going on here? What's the score? Are we down? Where's the scoreboard? Do we send it to a playoff? What's going on? What? Did we lose? I'm waiting for it to show me what happened. I guess we won? We tied for first? I don't know how that's supposed to work. I don't know if... I mean, usually there'd be a playoff, but I'm assuming we won? I'm not 100% sure. But we're going to go with us winning? So it looks like they are giving us tied points for the top. We each get 400 points, but it looks like they are giving us the win, which is pretty awesome to see. Dustin, now we move up to second on 4 points in this sort of PGA, or not PGA, Korn Ferry Tour, and we are now sitting in second place for the actual point standings for the season. Just below there, man, 758 to 743. We are super close to moving up and taking over that number 1 spot, guys. But that's going to be it for today's video. That was a very exciting end to that round. Awesome to see that we were able to put that together and make a run. But if you guys did enjoy this video, be sure to drop a like on it and to show the love and support for this series. And also be sure to subscribe to the channel so you aren't missing out on any future content going forward into the future. But that's going to be it for today's video, guys. I hope you did enjoy it. I hope you guys have a great weekend. And as always, stay dusty.